always good. Your first play session, normal enemies have standard health and damage. This mode is for players who are looking for an extra challenge and hard landings have more health and do more damage. Supernova. Oh. I think I'll run with hard for the first time through. Subtitles are always good. Park subtitles. Alright. Yeah, let's see the cinematics and cutscenes as well.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Alright, so we got some attribute points. What kind of character do I want to play as? So we got our strength, affects our melee damage and the amount we can carry. Generally always run with a pretty high strength because I like to carry everything with me. I'm a bit of a hoarder in these type of games. Reload speed would be good. That'll affect my sneak and my dodge. I think I might play as a sniper, so having high crit bonus would be a good one. Get myself 1 intelligence, 2 in charm, 2 in strength, and then we'll use the last in perception. I hope I can snipe in this. Is there anything that I want to bring down below? Now that affects my sneak. Yeah, I think these are pretty good stats to run with. Alright, so we got ourselves 2 points.
I hear Monarch's in need of more game hunters.
Alright. They'll increase my crit damage.
You had a hand in everyone's pocket.
That'd be good. Stealth and ranged. Alright, what do I want to be? Don't know where an in-ray is. Looks like I'll run. I'll do a medical technician.
A physician? Not many of you left.
First character is normally a male, so I'll just keep going with that. Got 15 heads to choose from. That's not what I wanted to do. Got face, hair, features. I'll start with the hair, then work my way on the face. Clean cut's a good hairstyle. Got your unibrow selection. Good. Don't have very many beard styles. Go with the stubble. There's no point in facial hair color. Alright, now change the face. Got some interesting eye colors. Keep that normal. Cheeks in more. Bring the cheeks out a bit. Now what we got for features? I've been in cryostasis this entire time, so I won't have any dirt right away. Gotta run down the eye. We don't need wrinkles. Alright. That should be good. Can't change the ear size. Yep. Let's show. We'll go with West. That's all done. +1 medical. What was determination, by the way? Determination will increase the maximum health of your companions. That's what that does. We got high. That's at 21, so it should have the 20 boost. I can sell stuff. That's good. Really low on dodge. One point away from handguns. But yeah, that should be good.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck! Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
A good ODST dropship.
Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it.
Wait,
oh,
what?
Well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Up, little guy. Crouch, I guess. Yep. Take your adrenaline, marauder thug. Oh, there they are. Where's meter over enemy heads tells you if they're aware, suspicious, investigating, or alerted. Keep on moving. Don't see me.
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
And broke my legs. Consumes one adreno.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Nice. Got you up, man.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
What happened, man?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Why don't you kill yourself?
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
You're just a walking advertisement, aren't you, man?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Alright. Got myself a revolver and a saber. Start my inventory. Nope. Tag button is weapon management. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time by navigating to the weapon and selecting the weapon slot at the top of the screen. On this page, you can also inspect your weapon, compare them, flag them as junk, break them down as for parts. Players with the engineering skill can repair weapons on this screen as well. They cover your T and W weapons, and they'll take care of your enemies. Alright, so I got a saber fashion mode. That's great. That'll be my second weapon slot. Alright, so got a light pistol. Size 9. It's got a special effect of bleed. That's cool that I can inspect the weapon this close. See all the little details. I like when games do that. So we're finally in the smuggler's ship. Basic stuff, sleep deprivation. That's only for supernova difficulty. Weapons and armor. How about changing weapons? You got any of that? Just 4 weapons. Alright, Y switches weapons. Alright. I really have to shoot these.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Hibernation, complication detected, tactical time dilation. Due to the complications stemming from being revived after extended hibernation, your brain process times differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meters very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. Marauder right there. Saw a second Marauder around the corner. So I'll blow up the first Marauder and then nail the second one. Try to save my ammo as much as I can. Don't know how well ammo is going to work in this world. Double click A to dodge. Nice. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking lockpick skills help you get places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks. Bypass shunts are used to break computers' encryption. If your skill is high enough to break security, you'll see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used to speed up the process. Alright, so we got ourselves a mag pick. Got ourselves some food too. Okay, so that's gonna take 3 shunts to open. I think got some more right here. That should be able to open it. The two-handed melee. I'm really going for a melee build, but keep it going. More Marauders downhill. Just look in that direction. Damn it. I didn't get my heal off in time. Continue. Looks like there's no assassination animation, but just run the same thing. I didn't want to do that. That's a good thing I have 10 of those. And the same things we did last time. That still sucks. Yeah, I already went through that tutorial. That. Alright, I just picked up that helmet. Because I should equip that. So we only have 2 pieces of armor, our headpiece and our chest piece. Alright. That'll give me some additional armor. It'll give me a +5 to my melee. So armor has the stat bonuses. Alright, let's try this again. I know, sneak. Should I engage? Or should I sneak around them? I got plenty of ammo to engage. Come on. Heal up. Know where the third body went. Probably definitely could have snuck past them, but yeah, it's a real slow heal over time. Oh, we got 2 yellows, 4 marauders downhill. Meet with these guys, see what they want.
Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Oh, holding Y brings up a weapon select wheel. Okay.
Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
I heard. Found one of your teammates.
Really? How is he?
He'll make it.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know...
Sorry, dude.
Need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Alright. Or I think you just kill everyone for me. Never mind.
Company ammo.
Take that Marauder armor.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork. This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Alright, well, you enjoy your paperwork. I'll just take this ship and leave you.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Sorry.
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
I'm Marauder. I'm sorry.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
I hear the
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You guys
You
are
are
on.
still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Well, they're dead.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Okay. Alright.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yep.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Oh, I will try to stay alive, Ada. Don't you worry about that. Been promoted, level up. Congratulations, you have gained enough experience to go up a level. Open the character ledger to advance your character. Loading up increases your health points. It gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other level. Keep leveling up and you'll be upper management material in no time. Alright. Every time you level up, you'll earn a skill point on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on the core skill of melee improves all of the specialized skills in that group up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialization skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Read each skill description and see what they are. Armor, consumables, and status effects are temporarily raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks and the skill's passive bonuses, but won't give or take any away the skills unlocked. Alright, so I got 10 more points. Gonna increase our range. 5 more points. Then let's raise our stealth. Get one more so I get that 20 bonus right there. Then I'll run one more in tech. Seems we're counting up with a lot of medical and engineering stuff right now. That'll be a good thing to do. All changes will no? Save? Oh, apply. Yeah. Companion abilities, you can command your companions use their special abilities on the enemy as you target. Alright. You have unlocked location hit effects for tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations, see effects. Hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. Alright. Welcome to the perk selection. On the screen you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a new perk point every 2 levels. You can acquire perk points through gameplay, such as by accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. A lot of companion stuff, but I'll take that high maintenance. Level 2. Don't have any reputation with anybody. Alright. Aw, damn it. I'm the captain now. Means if I go out there, I'm gonna get fined. Let's see what else we got on this ship first.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Alright. Toss ball stick. Yeah, I got a bed there. Oh, no auto climb. Alright. What else you got around
Want
here?
to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Nice.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
What we got up top here? Let us sell some more food. Really small chairs.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Alright. Guess I can't put stuff in lockers. Maybe I'll unlock a thing to store stuff later.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Dock my pay? I don't feel like being a liar.
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care.
Not just anyone has chosen to enforce landing regulations, you know? I had to fill out 4 whole forms.
Oh no, 4 whole forms. Quite the colorful landscape. Alright, so we got some marauders up top. Oh yeah, I got that shotgun too. Got a lot of the same pistol. Got still pretty good durability. I don't have any heavy rounds. Which one's better? That one does 67, that one does 54. Wait, that shotgun used my pistol rounds? Alright. Oh, I got an ambush set up. That didn't go down as well as I planned. The shotgun didn't do anything for damage. Because I gotta be really close. You just hit him with a melee weapon.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
That's that.
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time. The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
Nice.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
I bet if they're dead.
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
I don't feel comfortable taking money from dead people. Or people that have dead people.
Huh? What? I wasn't moving on.
Alright. I was saying that because I drew my weapon, but I guess not. I think I discovered the cemetery quite a while back, game. Unless it's the city I'm entering the cemetery.
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
Seriously? Every time I try to talk to someone, I pull my gun out.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Alrighty then. This is getting to get annoying with the X button bringing up my weapons every time I open something up. Gotta give a 2 to 4 week notice to say I'm sick and I can't come in? Damn. Nothing but business. Oh, I discovered a vending machine. Got some XP for that. Vending machines offer a variety of items purchased, most from one company. Hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricted items on a vending machine can only be purchased when you have a high enough reputation with the associated faction or a hack skill of 40 or above. I can sell you some of my guns. I don't need 30 of these. Oh, and I Food. Okay. I'm definitely keeping that Adreno. I can take this mining gear. I don't look like a bandit. That doesn't really give me much, so that's everything. What you got to buy? It costs 50 for those. I only have 92 bits from selling that stuff. Everything here is insanely expensive. The 9 armor is only 110 if I sold more stuff. Those are some mods. Okay.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Okay, guess they're done.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
She just told you I was here, dude. You finish your business, man.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
No, I'm not in uniform. So I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one, and I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Tell me more about this frying myself.
Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Yeah?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
They're not marauders.
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I'll try to talk some sense into them.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Oh, yeah, well, I recognize Adelaide.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use this company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Don't worry about it. Got my first companion. You gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventure and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. That's a bonus. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn more in your companion's ledger.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Alright. Come on, get in the elevator. Or are you gonna teleport? You gotta teleport. Anyway, alright, so we got that. Got a couple weapon parts. I'll repair. Not seeing these characters unless they're in this log. Yeah, where's the character ledger? Alright, so the companion ledger is at the end of the tree. Oh, there she is. A pistol hammer. Regular mechanic overalls. What you got for traits? Oh, nice. I can adjust her distance. Passive only attacks targets. Companion has been specifically told to. Defensive, once told to attack a target, the companion will fight until combat is over. Oh, we'll stick you on defensive. I don't need you going off half-cocked and getting yourself killed.
In a jiff. Heading back. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Got a sec? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Well, I haven't really looked around this town or seen much about it, so I can't really say anything about that. How would you know him?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
You'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Alright. Alright, that's the exit, so he must be over this way then. I guess both sides are the exit. Assuming you're in the building.
Felt weird in here. It's too clean.
It is very clean. And looks like a church.
And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Controller got stuck there. . 'Cause 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 '
depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of their group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Depends on the situation. I don't have the intelligence requirement.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
It really has been a waste of time. You didn't give me any really helpful advice. I'll ask you what your
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
I'll assume you want to burn it.
What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never. I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very simple goal here. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I'll need to know
It's
a
a
bit
handwritten
more.
journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for the book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her.
How is that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean?
Yeah, it's a church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Anything
Where are
else
we
I can
headed?
talk to you about? Nope. Alright. Still weird. Alright then, that's how this world works. Under that contract. What's up on the D-pad do?
On my way.
Okay, you didn't go anywhere.
Be right there.
Playing too many games where A is to open doors.